guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm in a little bit of a different space. I wanted to be in a little more of an intimate setting today because I'm going to talk through instead of doing a full voiceover on this tutorial. And today we're going to be doing a hot oil treatment slash deep conditioning treatment on my hair. It's in need of it. It is dry, and you all, this is a technique that I've been trying to incorporate because my hair, if you've seen some of my previous videos, has been suffering from some breakage in the top sort of crown area. So I thought that incorporating hot oil treatments mixed with a scalp massage, mixed with deep conditioning would be sort of a good weekly thing for me to do to kind of stimulate that hair growth. And so I wanted to walk you through sort of what I do in order to get that done. So I'm going to show you first the things that I use. You may use something different if you decide to do this yourself. But the first thing is just some clips. So the next ingredient that you'll need is any oil of your choice, preferably something that penetrates the hair shaft with heat so that you can get the maximum benefits. But I like to use extra virgin olive oil. It's not too light, but it's not too heavy. It's sort of a middle ground. And so I have that, and then my applicator bottle with my warm olive oil in here. So while we are doing the hot oil treatment, we're also going to be adding our deep conditioner at the same time. And this week is protein week for me, and so I do like to use the ORS Hair Restore Hair Mayonnaise. And you guys have seen this in some of my previous videos if you watch those. So I will be using this week. And then I also have my mister or spray bottle that has my aloe vera juice and water mix. And this is just to loosen up the hair a little bit and to open up the hair shaft before I apply my deep conditioner. But we're just going to jump right in, you all. So you're going to section your hair into 4, as always. And that's what your clips are needed for. And you all, I'm using my viewfinder. I don't have a mirror in front of me, so bear with me. But we'll just clip these away. And you guys, this treatment, the first time I did it, I was talking to myself and I was like, Brittany, why haven't you been doing this all along? Especially if you're suffering from damage of any sort, this is something that's going to be very beneficial for your hair. You're going to get not only the benefits from the oils that you're using, but also the scalp stimulation, which in turn is going to assist in hair growth. It's not going to just make your hair grow overnight per se, but it will assist in hair growth and the health of your scalp as well. Making sure that it's lubricated and moist, and it kind of gives you that pre-poo before you add any sort of shampoos or cleansers on your hair. And so that's why I like it. Let's get started. I'm going to start with the back section, and I've got my warm olive oil here in my applicator bottle, and I'm going to apply that directly on my scalp. And you all, I like to make mine a little warmer than maybe necessary or usual, but it does feel really, really good. And I just take the pads of my fingers and I try to just get right in there on the scalp after I've applied some, and I just go in a circular motion. And you guys, I do like to spend 5 to 10 minutes per section, but for the sake of the video, I'm obviously not going to spend that much time sitting here and massaging my head because you guys will get bored and likely click out of this video. So I try to get my entire scalp saturated with the oil. And once I feel like I've got a pretty good coating and that I've sort of massaged that in while holding my ends taut, you see I'm holding my ends taut. This helps to minimize any tangling. And you all, because I wear my hair stretched 90% of the time, my roots aren't that bad. So it makes it easier for me to just sort of get in there and get the job done. Versus if you're coming from maybe a wash and go, or even some sort of twist out where you didn't stretch your hair before, it may make this part a little more difficult just getting to your scalp. But I do like to do that. So hold your ends taut like this, and then you're going to take the pads of your fingers and just massage in circular motions all around that section. And then as I go, after I've got sort of a good coating on my scalp, I like to run my fingers through the ends of my hair. So I'm not only loosening shed hairs as I go, but I'm finger detangling, which makes wash day a breeze. And if you want, I don't really add any extra oil to the ends of my hair. I just let the oils that I'm putting on my scalp sort of run down. But if you want to add some extra oils to the actual ends of your hair, you can. And then I often find that I do have to reheat my oil about halfway through the process. It starts to cool down a little bit. So just know that you may have to do that as well. But this section, we're getting somewhere, y'all. We're pulling those shed hairs out and just working with it. But just really spend your time massaging. And this is something that's good to do while you're watching TV, watching YouTube videos, or talking on the phone. And it goes much faster if you've got something to sort of pay attention to throughout the process. And today I have you all. And once I feel like my hair is nice and kind of coated with that oil, and I've spent, you know, 5 to 10 minutes or so on massaging the section, I'll just go ahead and twist it up just to get it out of the way. And I like to do a scalp massage now twice a week. So on wash day, I will do what you see here, which is a hot oil treatment and a deep conditioning treatment. In the middle of the week, while I'm just watching TV or relaxing, I will take my hair out, split it into 4 sections, and just sit and massage my scalp without any extra product or oils. Okay, you guys, so I have finished applying the oil to all 4 sections of my scalp and doing a nice scalp massage. Now I'm nice and relaxed. But now we're going to move on to the next step, which is deep conditioning. So I'm ready. I've got my water aloe vera juice mix and my deep conditioner here. And we're just going to start by moistening the ends just a little bit. You don't want to make your hair soaking wet throughout this process. It's just so that your hair will accept the other products a little easier. And you guys, if you have a hooded dryer, doing a hot oil treatment with that will be even better. I wish I had one, but I don't. So I'm just using the actual hot oil itself, and then I do put a plastic cap of some sort to trap in my body heat and all of the moisture, you know, that we're adding. So after you get a good moist section, you'll take some of your deep conditioner and just apply that to the ends first, pretty heavily. And then you'll just keep applying and work your way up until you feel like your hair is coated well. And if you need to add a little more water, feel free to do so. And you guys, when I do my protein deep conditioner, I do not go too heavy-handed with the deep conditioner like I do if it's just a regular moisturizing conditioner. No particular reason why. I try to savor it as much as I can because it is a smaller jar. And again, we twist it up. We twist down to the end once we've got that section coated. And voila. Okay. So my hair is all twisted up and I've got my plastic cap, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put my hair away. And I will usually go ahead and either put a second shower cap on top or a scarf and tie it really tight, and that will just keep the heat in if you do not have either a portable heating cap or a hair dryer that you can sit underneath. And that's it, you all. So just remember, for one, to just spend time massaging your scalp, feeling your scalp, letting the oils penetrate your scalp really well, and also spend time kind of releasing those shed hairs while you do that, and be very gentle throughout that process. Top it off with a deep conditioner and let it sit for a little while, and then you're good to begin your wash day. And if you like to incorporate some of these methods in your natural hair routine and have experienced some benefits, share it with us. Leave it down below so that we can learn from each other's experiences. Well, that's it. I'm gonna go and let this sit for about an hour or so and wash it out and do my regular hair routine, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.